Happy Sunday and good morning to you all. Welcome to your motivational moments with your girl Jay London. I hope that you have had an amazing week, and I hope as you're going into next week that it'll be better than it was last week. All right, you guys, let's get into it. Listen, on this Sunday, one of the things I want to really encourage your heart with, as we have been speaking and declaring that there is so much more that's in store for you. Oftentimes, we need to be reminded of the thoughts that God has towards us. Not even just his thoughts, but even his plans that he has towards us. I want you to know on this Sunday that God has a plan for you. And the Bible says this in Amos 9:13. It says that, yes, indeed, it won't be long now. God's decree. Here is God's decree for you, that it won't be long now. I know that you might have been going through. I know it may have seemed as if those things are not coming to an end, but I want you to be encouraged that it won't be long now. Things are going to happen so fast for you that your head is going to swim. One thing fast on the heels of another. You won't be able to keep up. Y'all better get ready for what's getting ready to happen. Everything will be happening at once. And everywhere you look, blessings on blessings, like wine pouring off the mountains and the hills. I will make everything right again for my people. I just want y'all to be encouraged because God, you ought to get ready and you ought to be excited, because the first thing that I want you to understand and be encouraged is this, that your now won't be long. Listen, your now, or what you are going through, what you are dealing with, it has an expiration date to it, because God is going to move suddenly. Come on. And he's getting ready to bring you into a new now. That's what I want you to know as you're going into this next week, that God is going to bring you in a new now, and your current now is getting ready to have an expiration date. The second thing I want you to be encouraged with is that it's going to happen so fast that, listen, your head is going to swim. Things are going to move swiftly for you. Things are going to move at a pace where you may not be able to keep up, but you will be able to handle it. Yes, it's going to move that fast that you may not be able to keep up, but you will be able to handle the blessings on top of blessing. It is going to pour into your life. Listen, this is such a season that I want you to be encouraged. There is so much that is going on in our world. And as you take the time to be encouraged on this motivational time, I want you to understand this, that from 2019 up until now, there has been so many things that have transpired in so many people's lives. So many things was torn down. People lost things. People went through tragedy. But here's the blessing as we come to the end of this motivational moment, is that God says that I will rebuild the ruined cities, the ruined places, the things that's been torn down, taken away, what you lost, what you missed, what happened to you. Guess what? God, he's going to rebuild that. But you don't have no reason to fear, because God has you. You ought to get ready, because God is rebuilding. He's putting things together. He's putting the pieces together. He's putting all things together on your behalf. Listen, as we are getting ready to go into this new month, listen, I want you to face February with a confidence and with a faith, knowing that God is moving on your behalf. He is causing things to come together. Yes, February is the month that God is causing things to come together and work together for your good. It won't be long now. There is so much more that's in store for you. You haven't seen nothing yet. You haven't even walked into the fulfillment of what God is going to do, and it's getting ready to happen for you. I want you to believe it. I want you to embrace it, and I want you to face February like you never faced a month before. I want you to face it like you never faced a month before. This is a month of faith. This is a month that it's getting ready to happen, and it won't be long.